Yes, it's still April the 4th, 2024, but this is the continuation to the first segment of this video recording. The second video recording I'm going to publish on YouTube today. Uh, this is Patricia Roberts Fitzhugh. She was my girlfriend, sort of, early on at Howard University. She's dark-skinned and beautiful and so forth. But all of the AKs and Deltas, they really, I'm telling you, they really were brainwashed into believing that's the only way they can pay their rent, and that's the only way, and they're supposed to satisfy hardworking men who are supposed to jack off to their beautiful bodies and them pleasing ugly or handsome men. I'm going to take my women away. I'm going to take my women away. 5,000 beautiful women. When we do what we do to Lower Manhattan, no one is going to actually move these video recordings from YouTube. We make sure of it, and if they do, it's not going to make a difference. But anyway, when the NATO shows up, NATO is going to show up in about 3 weeks, and everyone in South Florida and all the white folks in South Florida, for the most part, are going to move out of South Florida, and the houses are just going to be vacant, and then all my former porn actresses, AKs and stuff, for government workers, former strippers at night, they all had to do that, strip at night and prostitute escort from time to time their ex-husbands or their current husbands. They're furious, but they bid the bait of dating underage females, from high school females, to have second and third wives. When they bit that bait, I said, that's enough. I'm going to take my women away. I'm right in doing so. They're my wives in heaven, and a few are actually my daughters in heaven. I'm going to take them away. And that's how I'm going to have my 10,000 genius-like CIA operatives and agents and so forth. I am never aggressive in doing so, never assertive in doing so. I let the narrative and all of heaven tell me that's the right thing to do. We have tested humanity. They don't deserve to be in affiliation with your wives or your daughters. Take them away. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to take them away. Patricia Roberts Fitzhugh, she's going to live with me and Rashidah at a Coral Gables house. It's not a mansion, and it's not even a mini mansion. It's just a beautiful house in a beautiful neighborhood, protected neighborhood near the University of Miami Coral Gables. And we're going to have all of her sorrows, all of her sister angels from heaven, including some of the celebrities, those who are not forced to stay in Los Angeles, and a few in the Hamptons. They're gonna live with us in South Florida, Coral Gables, Southwest Miami, and so forth. All right, middle and upper middle class houses. They've gone through hell. They've been good mothers, and still forced into that situation. It's not even a lifestyle. So the situation of Rashidah, she wants all of them dead and destroyed, because she's the only one who ended up on porn sites, which was at one point popular in New Orleans outside of government circles. And she really thinks that it was popular all over the country. She's sure of it. She's starting to believe that the checks she was actually receiving were fake checks from the FBI, that no one was actually looking at the porn sites. She's embarrassed just like the rest of them. She's more embarrassed than the rest of them. Okay? Because she hasn't had a real husband waiting on me for the past 12 years to finish up my mission and to take her to heaven. She really thought I was moving on with Patricia. She was sure that I was going to say no to taking her to heaven and being with her, because she heard that I haven't had sex in 12 years. I don't believe in pornography. I don't believe in prostitution. And I don't believe in stripping. And then I'm going to destroy all of it within South Florida to protect my children, my wives and my daughters. Okay? So it's going to be a haven from that. So she was a bit worried. She has nothing to worry about. All right? So I'm telling you, LeBron James is not a hero. He's not a savior. He's not none of that. He's just an ugly man who made a deal with Savannah to turn all these beautiful bitches into sluts and hoes, rape them, and tell them that they raped him after they accuse him of raping them. And that's how you get all of them into the porn industry. And then we keep our beautiful mansions, and we keep all these beautiful black bitches in the ghettos with dumb niggas who just came out of prison after a year of sucking each other's dicks. So once again, I'm going to have to explain this to you guys. Once again, I'm going to have to explain this to you guys. LeBron James, this is what he said to Savannah. This is the deal he made with Savannah James. He said that he, not me, Shawn Dexter Jones. He said he. When I said, I might have said I, but I was referencing what he was saying to Savannah. He said that he is going to rape all of these beautiful bitches, the Howard University AKAs and this all over the country, all HBCUs and stuff, and some of the white majority universities. And he's going to go all across the country with his gang, and they're just going to rape all of them. And then as soon as they accuse them of rape, because he knows it's rape, they always show up to the parties expecting their husbands and boyfriends to be there just to hang out with some of their favorite sport athletes. And when they show up at the private parties, it's usually at hotels or at clubs and so forth, they get raped. And they're always in shock. And they often walk away or run away crying. And LeBron James always said, "Don't ever call me ugly again, you dumb bitch. Get the fuck out of here." He always said that, and it was never part of any script or porn direction. I'm not joking around with you guys. When you guys say that's gay, dude, I know that you guys don't deserve a wife. Or wife. You guys don't deserve a wife or partners. Whenever you guys say, "Dude, that's gay, dude, that's gay." And that's oppressive to men. You guys don't deserve a wife. When you guys get to the point of saying that's gay, you don't deserve a wife. And you don't deserve partners. And you just go on with the rest of your life, jumping from random woman to random woman until you realize that the random woman to random woman becomes one every 20 years. And you learn what life is really about. I don't have to go through that. I sacrificed as an innocent man. Literally sacrificed. I could have dated whoever I wanted to. But I wanted Rashidah back. My angel, my wife, my chief wife. I went through hell to be able to rescue my family. I sacrificed. All I did was work on behalf of humanity, the American people primarily, but humanity. And I said, my father is going to protect me and rescue my wife and getting her back and taking her to heaven and getting all my angels here in South Florida. Do you guys understand? So that's the reality. I did not cheat on Rashidah one time. The whole time we were together, I did not cheat at all. Not one time. We were together for 5 years and I refused to cheat. When she offered me a menage a trois and I saw the tears in her eyes and I suddenly was reading her mind, I said hell no to it immediately. And these men wanted me dead. Why would you demand her ask me that? And that's what I was saying to everyone. And I don't want you guys believing that I'm trying to sound like Melvin O'Tay or anything like that. I'm doing away with his career. We're erasing all memory of him. We're going to take him off from online. And if he's stupid enough to stay online to be as the homeless pastors, and so be it. But anyway. Yeah. I almost forgot what I was saying. But yeah, well, Rashidah, she needed to know this, okay? She needed to know that I was going to come back for her. I'm going to take her to heaven. And all of her sorrows, they're going to be there, and they're going to ask for apology, and she's going to ask for their apology, and she's not going to ask to condemn them, and they're not going to ask to condemn her, and they're not going to ask to say that pornography and prostitution and stripping is good because they went through it. And they don't want to feel stupid or bad for having gone through it or for having fallen for any trick. No. I'm going to make sure that they don't fall for the trick of actually believing that they have to prove that it's all right. This is what I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to explain to you guys everything. Hold on.